Normally, when you load into a single player, you are all alone. But, except the piglins, the cows, the sheep, the chickens, the skeletons, the villagers, the soldiers, and yourself. See, that's what I thought, till I saw the name Zintrex on my DMs, and he said, "Hello, I found a strange video, you might want to check it out. I do know you like weird things." So, I decided to check for myself. Loading into this, I didn't really expect much, as it was on 1.20.1, even though it looks older.
Hello.
After a few seconds, he finally started to say his first words.
I'm deciding to do a Let's Play series because I want to make money for my brother that sadly has cancer.
We can say that this person has a sad backstory, but doesn't explain anything weird going on already.
For some reason, I keep seeing choking corpses on the floor. Maybe it's just a normal thing.
This is certainly strange, but it could just be a glitch and just happened randomly.
Let's make tools and go mining. I forgot how to craft a pickaxe. Lol, been a second since I've played Minecraft.
That's strange, how someone just forget how to craft a pickaxe. I mean, if he's not played Minecraft a while, I get it, but no way you have to forget how to craft a pickaxe. For some reason, he just stares at a chest for a full on 10 seconds before finally exiting it, then looking around again.
Let's make a hoe to make a farm.
As by what you're seeing, he too seems to be confused why it's already turning night. It shouldn't turn night that quickly after starting the world.
I like this flower.
Again, he forgot how to craft a hoe. How can someone forget how to craft a hoe? As we can tell by what's happening and by what he's typing, he just forgot to record while building a base, which is a normal thing, so that's fine. Normal thing to do, go mining. I would go mining as soon as I start off my survival world to get gear. He seems the same thing as me, I guess. When he's saying that, I got confused. I didn't really see him lagging that much. He could have been doing it for another reason. On his screen he was lagging, but just not for his OBS. I can hear it. I don't know if it thinks I'm stupid. But I've heard them move, giggle, and place a block. I might be delusional, but I heard it again. This is really strange. This isn't just normal Minecraft sounds. This is player made sounds. So either this is him just trying to troll us, or something weird's going on in this Minecraft world. He's looking at something. I don't know what he's looking at. He's running. He's scared. I don't know what he's scared of. He's running away from something. There has to be a reason why he's running. There's absolutely no reason why he's not running. There was nothing in the background. There was nothing nowhere. He's running for no reason. He's blocking off, hoping to whatever behind him stop following him. jumping on blocks, thinking hopefully he'll give him a boost to get to his base faster. Finally, he sees the village. He tries to block him off again with the same static. Finally, you can see his base in the distance. Blocks his door off, hides in the corner, and doesn't come out. He sits there for a minute, waiting for whatever's outside of there to get away from him. He finally exits the house. But what he saw truly was worrying. His crops, they were grown. Doesn't make sense, however. They shouldn't have been able to grow if no one was there. Crops only grow if someone's inside of that chunk or like a few chunks away from it. Although he was not near the chunks. That means either someone's in a survival world, or he just was there for ages, just cutting out parts. Either way, it's weird. As he's commenting on his base, he suddenly stops, runs away, then the video ends. And we'll only know what happens until we go into video 2. He's already given hello, and as you can see by the video, he also has beds, some chests now, and he's also got a camera, which is pretty good. It sounds like you can hear something fall over the water, until he checks, and it's just a turtle, so he's not that scared anymore. He opens a chest, and he hovers over the pumpkin like he's confused about something. But he was. He didn't place the pumpkin there, nor even remember having a pumpkin in his inventory ever. So, either he forgot, or someone's put that there. When he goes outside, you can just see that there's actually a pumpkin on the ground. And if he's never seen a pumpkin in his Minecraft world yet, then why is there a pumpkin right outside his door? For some reason, he's becoming confused. He's asking if he ever looted that chest, which we most know he did. And now he's wondering why there's a flower missing. But we all know, he picked it up and he said, I like this flower. So, somehow he's forgot. Again, you can see the pumpkin. He misses it until he turns back around and looks at the pumpkin. He actually starts talking about it now. I don't know why he wasn't before, but now he is. For some reason he just thinks he's breaking it. And there's a weird hole with glowstone in every single few blocks. And he thinks it's a new Minecraft update, which most people know that is not a new Minecraft update. Minecraft wouldn't add something out of the blue. He jumps down, it's like a house. Paintings, chests, beds. It's weird. Luckily for him, there's iron on the walls, so he decided to mine it. Then, he jumps through the painting. Obviously not meaning to. But he tries to go through the other paintings, but there's nothing there. And then he looks at the chest, hoping that there's diamond inside of there, or there's any other good loot. He opens it and he falls down into water with mossy cobblestone, vines and glowstone everywhere. He writes in caps, like he's screaming at the computer, being confused on why this is there. He's getting confused at Mojang. He doesn't think that they'll build this, so now he's doubting his thoughts about this being a new Minecraft update. Till he gets in the corner and says, "It can be my brother." But he doesn't have my PC password. So now we know that his brother is not actually living at the hospital, but he lives in his house. So now he's thinking that it's him. Glowstone dust falls in the pool, but he doesn't think that, as he had already had 3 glowstone dust in his inventory, and that's how much drops. So now he thinks that someone fell down, and he keeps trying to talk to whoever it is to reveal himself. He's finding out. He seems happy. Well, he is. But then he goes to Oracle's base. Goes down his paintings. Trying to take forever to finally try to get the right one. So we finally got 1, then 2. He goes back in the chest and decides to get more blocks. He runs out his house. And starts saying, "My parents are arguing. Again." You stand still. They said something. I might hit the wall. They said build none. He's finally at the top. Ran out of blocks, but now he doesn't know what to do. He says see you next video, but now it's said maybe. Now we have night vision. Jumps off, opens inventory, but he had something in his inventory. He had things that spell out HELPME, which altogether spells help me. That's quite weird, but then when I look at the description, there's a weird thing. Although I looked into it more, it's the exact same length as a Google Docs link. So obviously, I decided to go into Google Docs. When I logged onto it, there was 5 lines of sentences. It was, I saw him, corner of cave, look at inventory, second video, please, Moddy Crafty 2020, 200. Until I accidentally highlighted password. So Minecraft 200 is password. But now there's a problem. We don't know the email on getting onto the Gmail account. That means I'll have to look deeper into this mystery and go into episode 3, The Weird Tunnels. The start of the video is normal, walking around the village, but this time he didn't say hello. And he's actually alive, which obviously easily could have meant he could have water clutched, or he could have filmed the hay bale, which would have blocked his fall. He can see in the distance as there's another village. By what he said, that probably means that in normal every single other video, he knows what to do. Or he just doesn't want to see it. And he looks into a deep hole and just thinks it's scary and decides not to go in there. For some reason he just stops, and he looks in one direction for another 30 seconds. As by what he's saying, we can obviously tell that he doesn't really have a very good relationship with his parents. He falls, and he sees a weird tunnel. Still torches, down straight line. but he's confused. He hasn't went to the Nether yet. So how could he have got soul torches? And he decided to go in. For the rest of the video, he's going down the dark corridor, twists and turns, and looking back, making sure no one's following him. So, I'll just skip this entire video because that's all he done. But we'll only try to find the dream mill again if we go to episode 4, Buy a House. He straight away spelled hello, but it looks like help. Obviously, could have just been like a coincidence, as he said help in the last video. But he also did another more off-camera mining, as you can tell by the armor and by what you're saying. Something's caught my eye. Red bed. There wasn't a red bed before. That was a yellow bed. So either he changed the texture to make all beds red, or someone changed the colour beds and made it red. He stumbled upon the dark forest, but yet again, for like 5th time, he's confused. Some trees have been cut down, and there's dirt, and there's just other floating trees everywhere. Video cuts, and he's looking at a end portal. Sorry, obsidian portal. Oh, nether portal. And he's not that far away of where he last was. So obviously it was very close. He's hesitant. He wants to go in, but he also doesn't want to go in. He just decides to break the nether ball. Yet again, he's blaming it on natural things. He never blames it on someone else being in his world. He doesn't think that there's someone else in his world. He's finally back at his base, but now I know what he means by the title, Buy the House. His house has exploded. Nothing left, not his paintings, chests, or even his logs. The only thing that survived is one little cropped land. That's smart. Instead of wasting time making Google Docs, slides, new YouTube video, he decides to spell it out. The respawn point, that's a finger space. How's a creeper done that? H, even, E, L, L, P, P, M, E. That spells help me. So even if a creeper, let's get wood, play Minecraft. They're all lined up to how to spell help me. For some reason, he breaks all the flowers, and then he carries on to make a gravestone with the dandelion, the flower at the start. He said, I like this flower. After he said rip house, the video ends. And yet again, I started to check the description, and there was a bunch of random numbers and letters, and it was a YouTube URL. So I decided to put it in, and it looked like a different player's POV of him blowing up the base. But after he left, it was him burning down the village, not in a cow world. But something that confused me was he said, he shouldn't have been mean to me. He loaded into the world, the entire village burnt down, his house exploded. Himself, broken. That's another source that he really does not have a good relationship with the parents. He just wanted to get away from them. He crafts a boat and he's ready to go far out, not to get caught, not to get pranked or whatever silly thing is going on in this world, and he just wants to be peaceful. He can see what we probably saw. Crafting table with a chest. And if he's never been down that cave, then someone definitely is in his survival world. There's a house in the distance. I'm not sure if he's seen it, but if he has, he just not said anything about it. I need to wait until he gets closer. He does get closer, and that's certain that it's a house. And he finally comments on the house. He opened the door. Seems culty. Barrels, chests, carpet, bed, torches, glass, wood. But there's a journal. Well, a book and quill. And the name of it is Materials. 21 glowstone, 83 mossy, 13 water buckets and TNT. Which this is all about that cave that he found earlier. he sees a trapdoor, and he decides to go down. The room is full of glowstone. It says, "Stalk Nick, Jesus Steve," which is obviously him. Below at base, which have done make him nice, and Luke Hansop. And he says in chat, "How does they know my name?" The last thing he says, for TNT exploded all over his face, was, "Someone is in my survival world."